Hello and welcome to Drill and Kill. That's correct, my friend. This is where we drill until we kill all the mistakes. So, without further ado, let's get on to our first problem. And here we go. 5,455 divided by 6. So the first thing I want to do is write my counting by the numbers. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, and 60. Next thing I want to do is give myself a little room and make my first area box. And then I'm going to grab this 5,455 and plug it right in there. I'm going to grab the 6 and put it outside my area box. And now I'm looking at how many times the 6 will fit into the 5,455. 6 cannot fit into the 5, but it can fit into 54. So I'm going to add 2 zeros up here to hold the place value here. And here we go. I add a 0 and a 0. And that's going to give me 2 zeros down here. Because when I multiply these 2 zeros by 6, I get 0. And that means I'm really multiplying this whole area box by hundreds place, right? So I've got to look here and go, how many times can 6 go into 54? 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54. Bingo! Right on the money. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this is really 900 here that I'm going to plug in here. But looking at just the 9 alone, 9 times 6 is going to give me 54. And that will actually zero this portion out, right? I've got no trouble coming here, none here. So I'm going to add my next area box. And I'll do that right there. And boy, these numbers are a little crazy. The zeros are up here smaller. But it's all part of the same number. So 900 gave me, times 6 gave me 5,400 or 5,400. 5 minus 5 is going to give me 5 right here. And then 5 minus, did I say 5 minus 5? That's craziness. 5 minus 0 is going to give me 5. And 5 minus 0 is going to give me another 5. And bam, that makes a lot more sense. 4 minus 4 is 0 out. And 5 minus 5 will 0 out as well. So I'm down to 55. And 6 cannot go into the 5. So I am working with the 55. I'm working right in this ones column. So I don't need to add a 0 or anything. I'm going to come here 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, and 60 is too much, so I'm at the same exact number, which is going to be 9, right? So I'm going to plug a 9 right there. Bam. And then 9 times 6, I know will give me the 54 once again. And then that's going to give me just 5 minus 4 is going to give me 1. So I've got 1, and 1 is indeed smaller than 6, so it is my remainder. So I'm all really pretty good to go. Just add these up. So move that and make a little room, and I'm going to add up in this direction. And I'm going to get 9, 0, and 9. And the reason that worked is I added this up, and this up. And now I've got to add in my remainder, which is just the remainder of 1. And your answer for 5,455 divided by 6 equals 909 with a remainder of 1 left over. That, my friends, is how to solve this problem. Hey, if you made a mistake, no worries at all. Simply pause the video, fix your mistake. That is the fastest way to learn. I will see you with the next problem in one momentito. Until then, well, I'll see you later. And it looks like it is later because here I am seeing you yet again. And this is 3,879 divided by Big Bad 8. And the very first thing we want to do is counting by the numbers 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, and 80. So I'm going to shrink this and give myself a little bit of room and make my very first area box. I'm going to plug the 3,879 3,379 right inside the box. I'm going to grab that 8 and put it on the outside of the box. And now I'm looking at how many times the 8 can go into 3,879. Well, 8 cannot fit into 3, but it can fit into 38. So I'm going to grab a couple of zeros and put them up here to hold my place value above the 7 and above the 9. And then 0 times 8 is 0, and 0 times 8 is 0. So both of these zeros will zero out down here. And now I'm looking at how many times the 8 will go into 38. I got 8, 16, 24, 32, and 40 is too much. So I'm right here at 32, and that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to plug a 4 right there, which really means I'm multiplying by 400 here, and that's the hundreds right there. So 4 times 8 is going to give me this 32 here. So I'll plug that in right here, 32, and I'm going to subtract that. I do a quick check for trouble coming. I've got none, so I'm good to go. And that means I'm going to make my next area box and do my subtraction. 9 minus 0 is going to give me 9. And 7 minus 0 will give me 7. And right here, 8 minus 2, hey, that's going to give me 6. Superb. And 3 minus 3 zeros out, so I'm ready to move to the next step. So now I'm looking at 8 going into 679. 8 will not fit into the 6, but it will fit into 67. So I'm going to put a place value holder of a 0 right there, above that 9, and then 0 times 8 will give me a 0 right here. So as you see, I'm really multiplying by a tens place here, right? And I'm looking at 8 going into 67. So I got 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72 is too much. So I'm going to come back here to 64, which means I'm multiplying by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this is really 80 that I'm putting in here, right? You see that 80 up there? And the 0 is already there for me. So now I just got to worry about 8 times 8, which is 64. And plug that 64 in there. And now I'm going to move this up a little bit. And as you see, I got no trouble coming here, none here, and none here. So I'm going to add my next area box and put that right there. And right here, 9 minus 0 is going to give me 9 right there. And 7 minus 4 will give me 3. And then 6 minus 6 zeros out, so I don't have to worry about it. And now I'm looking at how many times 8 will fit into 39, because it surely cannot fit into 3. So let's come up here again and look at how many times that 8 will go into 39. And I got 8, 16, 24, 32, and 40 is just a teeny tiny too much. So I got to come back here. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to plug a 4 right there. Bam. And then 4 times 8 will give me the 32 right here. So I drop the 32 there, subtract. I got no trouble coming. 9 minus 2 is going to give me 7. And that, my friends, is my remainder. So let's go ahead and move this out of the way here and put it right there. And then I'm ready to add up. So I'm adding up here. I got 4, 8, and 4. And then this 7 here is my remainder. So I'm going to go ahead and write remainder 7 right there. And therefore, 3,879 divided by 8 equals 484 with a remainder of 7 left on over. Hey, if you made a mistake, no worries at all, my friend. Simply pause the video, fix the mistake. That is your fastest way to learn. And in a momentito, I will see you on the next problem. And here we go. 3,963 divided by 4. And first thing we want to do is count by the numbers. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. Next, I'm going to give myself a little room and create my first area box. I'm going to plug the 3,963 right inside the box. put the 4 outside of the box because that is my divisor. And now I'm going to see how many times the 4 will fit inside 3,963. Well, 4 cannot go into 3, but it can go into 39. So I'm going to put a place value holder above both these digits here. And I get a 0 and a 0. And those two zeros will give me zeros down here because these two zeros times 4 will give me these two zeros here. And now I'm looking at how many times 4 can go into 39. So I'm going 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40 is too much. So I'm right here at 36, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I'm going to plug a 9 right there. And as you see, for my area box here, I'm really multiplying this by 900 to give me this number here. And 9 times 4 will give me 36 right there. And then I'm ready to subtract. I got no trouble coming here, none here, none here, and none here. So I can make my next area box and plug that in right there. And 3 minus nothing is going to give me 3. And 6 minus nothing will give me 6. And then right here, 9 minus 6 is going to give me 3. So I put my 3 right there. And now I'm looking at how many times 4 can go into, it can't go into the 3, it can go into 36. So I'm going to get a place value holder here. So I'm going to add a 0 right above there. And now I'm going to look at 0 times 4 is going to give me another 0 right here. And now 4 going into 36, well, it's going to be the exact same thing as it was before because it hits 36 on the money. And that means I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 once again. So now I'm really multiplying by 90, as you see here, right? But I've already got the 0 there. 9 times 4 is going to give me 36 exactly. And then I've got no trouble at all anywhere, so I can simply subtract the 3. And look, 3 is smaller than the 4, so this is going to be my remainder. So I am really pretty much done here. All I have to do is add up here, right? And I'm going to get 0, 9, and 9. And once again, this is because I just added these up, added this up, and add this up. And then my remainder is going to be this 3 right here. So remainder 3. And there you have it. So the answer to 3,963 divided by 4 is 990 with a remainder of 3 left on over. Hey, if you made a mistake, no worries at all, my friends. Simply pause the video, fix the mistake. That's your fastest way to learn. Let's go on to our last problem for this video. And here we go. 2,721 divided by Big Bad 3. So first thing we want to do is counting by the numbers here. And we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. So the next thing I want to do is shrink that and make a little more room for myself and create my first area box. I'm going to plug in the 2,721 right inside the box and put the 3, which is my divisor, right out here. And 3 cannot fit into the 2, but it can fit into 27. So I'm going to add 2 zeros right here to hold the place value, and 0 and 0. And then these two are going to zero me out down here. And that's because 0 times 3 is 0. 0 times 3 is 0. Now, let's come on up here and see how many times the 3 will fit into 27. I got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27 on the money. I love it. So that means I'm going to multiply by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I'm going to plug a 9 right here. And this, as you can see, is really 900 that I'm multiplying this 3 by. And 9 times the 3 will give me this 27. So look at that. It matches up almost perfectly, other than these two, right? So I got no trouble, no trouble, no trouble, and no trouble. So I'm ready to subtract. Make my next area box right here. And then I'm going to subtract down. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. That is craziness, my friend. I wanted to go like this. 1 minus 0 is 1. And 2 minus 0 is 2. And that worked a lot better. And so now, the 7's 0 out and the 2's 0 out. So I'm now working with just 21. 3 cannot go into 2, so I am working with the whole 21 here. I'm working right in this column here. And 3, let's count. that was crazy. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and bam, 21. It's right on the money. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I'm going to multiply this by 7. And 7 goes right there. And then 7 times 3 will give me 21. And that, my friends, zeroes out. So we're really almost done here. So let's move this here. And then I'm going to simply add up like this, right? So I get 7, 0, and 9. And once again, the reason that worked is I added this up, I added this up, and I added that up. And then I have a remainder of nothing, so I am good to go. I am done. And 2,721 divided by 3 equals 907. And that, my friends, is how you solve this problem. Hey, if you made a mistake, no worries at all. You know that by now. Simply pause the video, fix the mistake, and that's your fastest way to learn. Until next time, I hope you have a fantastic day. Sayonara for now. Now to drill and kill counting by the numbers. Hey, if you already know all your counting by the numbers and you can do them all by heart, then you can stop the video right now and move on to the next problem. However, if you don't, let's drill and kill until we know them all. And now, on to counting by the numbers. This is a great strategy for anybody who does not have all their multiplication facts memorized. Counting by threes. Ready? Here we go. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Counting by fours. Ready? And 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Counting by sixes. Here we go. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60. Counting by sevens, here we go. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70. And counting by eights, here we go. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. Counting by nines, here we go. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90.